everyone, it's Stevie126 here, and we're back with another episode of Get Good, the show where I try and get better at this game that I love. So this is another round of AAS Season 5. This is round 3, and this is against Jay, our 2 times AAS Bowl winner. So unlike normal, I'm actually really going to go through the teams, partly because we've got skills, which should have appeared, but they haven't. But this mummy has guard, and this ghoul has sure hands for me. Now his team is obviously, as you can see, a bit weird. I've been calling it Chaos Pact, because that's the closest thing. But maybe it's more like Dark Elves with some strength ups. Um, but yeah, it's a whole mix of players. So he's got 3 Chaos Warriors, 1 Gutter Runner who has Shadowing, this Witch Elf that has Sidestep and Strip Ball, which honestly, like, he's gone for thematic skills, but that's actually really quite good. And he has a throw with Dump Off, and he has a Goblin Lineman, and this guy is a Journeyman. It's hard to say how good. Mostly the skill choices are thematic rather than good, even though. Oh, and the assassin has Frenzy. Um, but it's hard to judge. I think just based at TV 1000, it was kind of a low tier 1, but still tier 1. I think it probably still sits there at the moment, and he's only got 1 reroll. Anyway, I chose to receive. No, I chose to kick. Um, I thought he was going to score a touchdown very quickly, so I was going to try and 2-1 grind him. There was a thought that I might actually receive and punch first because of all the Chaos Warriors, and I want to try and outbash them with the mummies. That's still like a game plan going in, but we'll just see what happens. Right, there we go. Skills are back. Right, because he's a bit more of a dashy team, I go for more of a chevron, try and spread out to cover the whole width of the field. As normal, I will comment on Jay, although that is not the goal here. He's just going to try and get as many blocks as possible. He's also going quite wide. Obviously, the gutter runner. I don't know how quickly Jay is going to want to score. Yeah, it looks like he's going to try and punch a hole and just go through the middle. I have left this a bit open. I already know that. I think I might get to save it. So I basically muck about with my zombies. No, I try and limit the blocks. And then I try and squeeze in a bit. Don't mind if he goes around here too much. Oh yeah, there was actually. Maybe leaving them all 3 is a bit of an issue. Considering they've got no block, leaving the zombie under all 3 of them, he might actually survive or cause a turnover with this one reroll. Go away with her. Thank you. Here we go. Obviously, this won't be a lot of talking. It's his turn. Don't know what keeps resetting that camera. Alright, immediately going in with a frenzy stab on the ghoul. Yep. That's great. Just removal for him straight off the bat. Bit annoying because he had SVP, but that's okay. Right. Going for the ball. Nice. He is protected. He is screened. Not letting the witch elf get too out of position. Vulnerable. That was a shame. I was hoping it was going to take at least 2 of them to get him down. Doesn't take the other blocks here. Oh, he may have run out of time. Jay is very used to playing with 4 minutes. This is a 3-minute tournament. But he may have just decided not to. No block. Right, so white. Oh yeah, I was just trying to get rid of that bloody assassin because I realised actually he's quite dangerous to my team with all the ghouls that I have, and that the mummy was going to give with the guard was going to give me more 2-die blocks. Excuse me if you heard that. I'm not sure if I can get a 2-die block there. I think I was just oh yeah, and just putting pressure on. I think I still struggle with getting them to score quickly without delaying them by too much. It's a hard thing to do. Oh, yeah. Right, he's looking for a stab. Yeah, fair. They're all basically the same or worse with the mummy, so you might as well go for the guy with block. He's trying to switch sides. Oh, he's trying to switch sides. Yeah, if he's blitzing this way, in theory he should be. Ah, that's where this one reroll starts coming into play. Get that out on turn 2. Yeah, I think he is. He's trying to get round. Or he's going to try pass. Oh, I guess he could pass. Oh, yeah. Completely. But again, it's fine. This is still our game strategy, is to get him to try and score. Okay, 2 removals is getting a bit dicey for us. We haven't really got a lot of... I know he's got a couple of strength 2 players, but we're not so confident in that. Alright. Where would we go from here? I mean, I feel like there's a way around. I mean, there is a way around, probably. There's enough gap in this middle that we can get to this ball carrier. We don't have to blitz him, but we just have to get on him. Alright. The mummy. Yeah. I mean, that's covering me if I go wrong. I like that. I think that's still pretty good. The zombie... I think that's because if I ended up blocking, I'd push him into, like, the sandwich. That was honestly more for the assists. the removal is obviously lovely, but that was to get the guard in there. And to get that one in there. So now I've already got a man on the ball carrier. Bonk. And well, might as well. Forgot she had sight. I think that's where I've remembered it and tried to remember it for the rest of the game. I think I forget again later when I try and surf her. But I'm not sure. Oh. That's alright. Tries to dump off and... oh yes, MVP of the match now. And we get a KO. So now we're back even on our numbers. Right. Oh dear. Right. Sorry about that. So... yeah, this is a big downfall. As much as this team has all the stats for days, that one reroll is so punishing. It was a shame that the mummy didn't keep hold of the ball, but it doesn't matter too much. Like, it would have taken me a long time to score. I had the whole half, but, you know, that witch elf would have just got it off him eventually. Right, yeah. Before we pick up the ball, let's see if we can get rid of that rat. No, we can't, but that's okay. He's on the floor. I realise, actually, that's a better place for my cage. And to mark that player who's now going to come free. And, well, I know, I think I say a lot, I shouldn't potato, and then I go and potato. But, he's marked, he's marked, he's marked in the way. I think this is to actually get me to the other side. Or as a support piece. Let's see where I go. Womp, womp, womp. Yep. Yeah, just tackle zones in the way. Just trying to make it hard for him. Then, yeah, 2 plus dodge. Forgot that. Oh, that's his journeyman, not the beastman. I came out of that very lucky, considering that I had the worst armor. Okay, I did get stunned. But still. Now, really, I just want to score quickly. Because even if he scores back, I should have the whole of my half to score again. So I'm looking at a draw or win now. If I can pick up the ball. Right. Get someone on the ball. Take a blood bowl. Leave someone on that fucking rat. He can start helping out. Just remarking the people that are going to be left alone. And yeah, there we go, potato again. Think we'd have learned. But actually, I think this time I checked and there was no more 2 plus dodges apart from the witch elf who hasn't got... oh, this might have the distance. But it's going to find it difficult with these tackle zones. No, instead decides to come over here. Sorry for the stuttering. Yep, 3 plus dodge. Again, I got lucky there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't great Blood Bowl, but at the same time, I'm just taking an opportunity. This isn't like my drive, so it's a hard one. I'm not sure there's more I could have done because of all the strength. Right, now getting him away is the difficult one. At least we have the white free. That's the other thing, he's now left me free to hit him. All important block. And the ghoul can go in. Obviously we have no stalling, I wouldn't have done anyway, because I just would not miss the opportunity, considering I've got lucky twice now. Anywho, let's skip all that jazz. So he's got 4 down to 2 knocked out, and I get my 2 knocked out back. So now we can basically do the same again. I decided to spread out a bit more this time on the front line, and I think I swapped the ghoul that just leveled up off the pitch to keep him safe. I still, this is a mistake. These need to be a bit closer, I think. He should be towards the centre. I need to try and fix that if I have play another dash team. I don't really think there is, or another team with dash capability. Maybe Ash, if I'm against Ash next. The game after this is my AI game with the ogres. I won't be recording because there's nothing really to learn. That is just scumming and stuff. Right, Blitz. This is all coming up Millhouse, to be honest. It's not like a complete dicing, but obviously is doing very well. Right, tag him. Already getting his way. Didn't tag him, which is weird. You think I would? Right, now, yeah, here, this is a mistake, because I didn't see the Witch Elf. I should have been aware of the Frenzy that could have come and pushed me off. I should be this square. I should have gone for it to this square here. Honestly, at this point, I was just feeling bad that I had the Blitz. And then just try and keep covering the wings. He's going to get punched, so I need to try and make sure his assist is a good place. But yeah, I think this happens almost instantly. I think my reasoning was to keep him out of distance being blitzed, not realising what the witch could do. God, that is some sound design, isn't it? Right, so, yeah, I mean, I was like, I've seen it before. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, niggle. But it's nothing I can do about it. I ain't got, yeah. Niggles aren't the end of the world. Okay. Think he may have forgot, or he didn't care. Not sure. Either way, worked out well. Cool. Right, what to do here? Oh, I don't think I really get to the ball at this point. Yeah. He's not really going to be helpful anywhere else. So if we can swarm, we will. I think this was like trying to figure out who's a hit. Realising I can't actually dodge in or really get into there to hurt anyone. Shame I didn't have Frenzy. Actually, that probably would have been bad. Take that back. It's fine. He's blocked in. Again, we're trying to leverage these mummies as much as we can, although this one is in a bad position. Alright. Yep, that was good. Even I forgot I had dodging. Weesh. Right, we're losing ghouls now, which is bad, because we're going to start running out of ways to score. But then my team is actually mostly ghouls. Well, it feels like that anyway. Oh. I think he blitzed here. No, not sure if he could have done that any differently. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. But now we're playing roulette, and we're just gonna try and see where the ball goes. I shouldn't have brought him up if I was. Oh no, I need the assists. Yeah, okay, yep, I should have brought him up. Take that back. Right, again, mark the scoring threat. Don't intercept that dump off. You know, it's his version of roulette. I like dump off. This game has made me actually quite like it. I know I got the intercept, but still. Then I was sort of like, well, no one else can really pick up the ball. Now, can I get to the ball a bit more safer than it is? Mighty Blow is helpful there. Mark him. This is another game of just trying to mark as many people as possible. So I just seen how many casualties I had. Yep, it's fine. Don't take that, obviously, or that. Jay showing how good a 3+ dodge can be. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to score. This is dangerous. This was a play I did not see, and if she'd have caught that, to be honest, I think it would have been game over. Right, can I? All right, it's my turn to do like stupid plans. That's fine. Oh, oh, I had to use the roll there, which I didn't want to. Why did I have to block this away? That's probably a waste. Oh, I didn't think it was going to work, so I was like, actually, we might as well just take these blocks if we can. Right. It's only 4 up pickup, yeah. I was just going to pass it to the ghoul. But yeah, you know, desperate times. It's like, I shouldn't have taken those blocks. Maybe could have re-rolled that, could have passed, could have got another touchdown. But, you know, I was 1-0 up. Might as well take the more likely hits. It's probably objectively the right play, what I did. Even if it doesn't feel it now looking back. Might all those knockouts come back? Obviously, I'm still 1 down, but I have a spare. My knockout comes back. So we're back to even again. Nothing's really sticking this game. Okay, then. Now it's my turn to have a drive. Obviously, I have mine preloaded. I'm not sure if that's good or not. I think people can learn what I'm doing. But then, they're probably not going to see anyway. Again, my game plan is to try and get the ball and drive through the middle if I can. This is a problem, but it's probably still better than trying to go on the wings. Okay. Alright, so skipping forward now. I said skipping forward now. Oh well. I got the ball. What is going on? We good? Are we all good, game? Right, well, this is where we ended up. I don't know what happened. I think he got perfect defense. Sorry, I shouldn't have skipped, but I was just getting bored of watching it go whoosh. Ah, the texture wasn't loaded. Yep, so we got that block there. Let's make sure we're in the centre. I know he's really guarded. It's actually quite a good defense. I like this. I don't know if he really knows my game plan is to go through the centre, but either way, this has not made it easy. Oh yeah, take the blitz on the goblin because it might be a free removal. It's not. Do I come back inside? Good. I'll mark that one. That's actually probably bad. I don't know how much movement I had. Yeah, that's why that was bad. Oh, yes. This is not great. And regen is a fake skill, ladies and gentlemen. That was the pain. I mean, he went down, but that... Now I'm actually behind. And it's going to take a lot to get me back in front on players. But, let not panic. Can we pull the same thing that Jay did? Can we swap sides? I mean, I know the plan is to go down the centre, but it's not really looking like it's going to happen. So yeah, maybe take the space over here. Or can we create space in the middle? Alright, yes, two warriors down. Get the other zombie in there? Good. Donk. Right. That's why I like him. Even if that had failed, yeah, take the space over here. I'm still in the centre. Still not in the wide zones. I think that's pretty reasonable. And then remark warrior with a skeleton. I'm quite, this is pause, quite well protected. All this around me. Just being aware of all the Edge 2 that's actually in this team. Right. Alright, he hides him away again. Okay, so I've already got a bit of space in here. I need to push through to try and take one of these two out. Yep, might as well. Now he's marked him. I feel like I'm a better player in the moment than I am actually rewatching these recordings. Which is why I'm struggling to say some stuff sometimes. Right. I go for the warrior, which is probably fair because I've got the strength there. Not sure. I think I should stop the witch coming round. Oh no, it's to become my new cage. Because obviously you don't want the corner of the cage in base contact. So we're trying to keep the cage. I think we've gone forward 1 square. But in a push we can go forward 7. So I have unfortunately left this corner unmarked, which is bad. Alright, he's being a scoring threat, which is scary, but he's not involved in this, so that makes us a bit more even on players. I'll probably go mark him on my turn. Let's hope I do. Alright. Okay, maybe this wasn't so bad because I had this screen of players. It feels bad looking at it. I wonder if you get frenzy on this, on the Beastman. I think that'd be quite good. Right. Okay, now, as you can see, our space has opened up over here. Again, this will be potatoing. I shouldn't do this, probably. But I'm feeling the attrition. Am I getting tilted? Yes, but not in like an angry sense, more in a panic. A desperate panic of I am running out of players. Right, that's a reroll. That's fine. The reason I did that is to get him marking 2 people, and the stun was so helpful now. Right. God, I forgot to sidestep again. At least she's down and stunned, and now I can mark him. That was a very lucky play there. And then we just go. I remember in the game Jay saying he wished he had seen this space before. And now we can mark. Now we're a bit safer, weirdly. We can mark this scoring threat. Oh, and I return the death. I think he just lets him die for the team value. So, are we back to even? We are. Right, again, stab doesn't work, which is fair enough. I was only armor 7. Better than the frenzy 1 die block. So he's just trying to get away. Has he still got his reroll? He has. He's played a very tight game. Didn't fancy to go for it. I think this was mark everything because this might go. Because really, I know I should try and hit away. I don't think I can. There's no assists I can get. I mean, I can just take a 3-up rerolling dodge. Yeah, I've decided to mark it with the zombie because I think I might need the ghoul somewhere more. Oh no, and then I spot that I can actually hit him. Which is great because I got block. And that's all I need. Again, no stalling, but again, I wouldn't even try to. Not got the dominating position to stall out. Right, skip the digital butts. Ugh, that poor white. Right, let's have a look here. So now we are actually up on numbers by 1. Right, do I fix the mistake? No, I do not. I still leave this gap too wide. Oh, that's great. That's so much more value for him because he's only got the 1. But we can't argue with the lead. Now it's quite comfortable. Here we go. See, he actually blocked his own space in a way with that. Yeah, look, the space is created in the middle. Now, if I was Jay, I wouldn't pass. I would just sit over there because I can't get to him. But he's going to. I mean, SVP, right? I like that camera angle. We'll just leave that for a second. There we go. Oh, go for it. Is this going to be a saving grace? No. It's not going to go again. I think it's because he wants to play for a draw. Just score quickly and then try and turn me over. Don't know if I have a way to stop him. I mean, I'm honest. But luckily I got a lot of ghouls around. And we're back to even numbers again. It's very tit for tat, this game. It's just this ghoul. Also, I realised that obviously his dart runner is only strength 2. That was a shame. Obviously, doesn't really matter, but try and make him dodge backwards and waste movement. And then I was just going to try and pincer him in, but failed dodge reroll. So basically, there's not much I can do. I think that was... Didn't matter if I dodged that way. Likely I'd have done it, but yeah. The idea was to put him in a sandwich. So back to 2-1. So that comfortable lead is, well, still a lead. Just not as comfortable as I would have liked. Okay. So it was our drive again. We are even. Yeah, even. Alright. That's his defense. My idea now, because we've got 2 turns, we basically both said one of us is scoring. In the next 2 turns, we'll be committing everything to a score. So I'm trying to spread out and make a 2-turn launch pad up here. Really hope the ball goes on the right side and get up there. 6 reroll for me. I don't think there's enough turns for that to count, so nope, I'm still on 4. That makes me very happy. That means I've been playing a good game. Alright, block in there, so he's marking in the way. Need him to get there. That was a shame. I really needed him to go down. Don't know why I didn't re-roll that. In hindsight, I should have re-rolled that. I guess never re-roll a push. Idea is sure hands, hand off. It's alright. Reroll, right? That's why he kept the reroll? No. 2 tackle zones though. That could have been such a worse bounce. But I needed the movement to get all the way up there. I basically wanted to not be short of movement. But yeah, I probably should have just gone, picked it up, and just hid in my cage and not used that reroll. Obviously, the gutter runner is now a problem. Now, at this point, I was like, well, it's a draw then. It's 2-all. But it wouldn't matter because he'd had his AI game and I hadn't. Oh, Dub Skulls. He's taking away one of his rerolls. His last reroll. So any shenanigans he wants to do is now a lot harder. That's clever. This is a pain. Oh, this looks so bad. But that saved me because he hasn't got the ball. So now our scoring option is this white because he's the only person in range. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to push him and we're going to just try and hand off. And there we go. Hello to you too, Mr. White. 2 going through it. So there's no tripwire today. And yes, we win 3-1. It was a very stressful but very fun game. Have your digital butts while I chat over the outro. Yeah, we both really enjoyed it. And it was a good game. And it was not... It's a hard one. It's a hard one because I'm taking... The thing is, with that being 2-1 drive or grind, is that I was able to score quickly. Oh, just, classic coward's defense while he tries to hit me. 2-1 grind is that if I have the opportunity to score on his drive, then I should just take it. So I know it's a potato, but honestly, I was either going to score or he was going to turn it over and score back in by turn 5, and I could 2-1 grind him from there. So I don't think that was bad, that first potato. I think the second potato, I know I was getting tilted, but even now thinking about it, I don't think I had enough to cage and keep it in a grindy position. So yeah, he was talking about trying to figure out the 1 turn, so I spread out my guys as far as possible. That was a damn shame. Throw a rock. I'm glad they changed that to a Fisher's Ref, because that's just harsh. But yeah. So, yeah, I basically given away the score. I think he actually gets unlucky in that he rolls a down. Right, Frenzy. The fact that he's got 2 Frenzy pieces, I think, helps. So he needs to push that one to there. Yeah, there it was. So he pushed that one to there. He had a hit that way and pushed him out. It was clever. But yeah, 3-1. I hope you enjoyed. I think I am getting good. obviously, like I said before, the randos on Fumble and well online play this game a lot. So the test will be I might do some more episodes with the Chaos Dwarfs when I'm done here in season 5. We will see if I have time. But yeah, the next video will actually be our mid-season recap. We will have a extra special guest coming on for that. But there, like I said, there'll be no ogres video. I'll tell you now, I won 5-0. I killed another ogre. Jay previously killed 2 of them, so they've got 1 ogre left, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, and we'll catch up then. But until then, have a good one. Bye bye.